And now I'm back after finally the weather is getting better and it's not 90 degrees up where I record videos. We'll get back to my guides on running the Mythic rules reasonably soon-ish, but for now we're going to be talking about something that's come up on the Reddit multiple times now, about whether or not the remastered Oracle's mystery spells or are additional spells, and how many spells known they have. The confusion comes from when they errated Player Core 2, they clarified that the chart is the correct amount of spells per day, but then they forgot to provide errata for the repertoire section and left it saying that they get an amount of spells known at first level equivalent to a 3-slot caster, when officially the Oracle is a 4-slot caster. The normal rules for a spontaneous caster is when they get a spell per day, they also get a spell known. That is the default rules, and in order for that to change, you would have to include specific text calling that out. And some would argue that this lowered amount at first level is a call out to that fact, but even if that is true, it wouldn't apply to any of the other levels. So we've really got to consider what the possibilities are for this little mistake here. Either it's just a typo and they're meant to follow the normal rules, or it's meant to be that unlike other spontaneous casters, they have less spells known for some reason, but they don't put in the required text to do so. They're missing several sentences, and as a result, they randomly only have one less spell known at first level, but no other level. Or they're meant to have 4 known spells at every level, but at levels in which they gain mystery spells, which varies by mystery on occasion. The 4th one is meant to be the mystery spell, but again, they did not include any of the text the sorcerer gets for a similar effect, and they only get that restriction on specific levels, unlike the sorcerer. So which is more likely? A single-digit typo, or they left out several sentences of required rules to make it function correctly? The official Pathfinder Society ruling is that you get the correct amount of spells known per day for a 4-slot spontaneous caster, and the mystery spells are additional spells. Some people will say, well, Pathfinder Society rulings aren't errata, but they also come from Paizo, and the department that makes the rulings can call the rules department for confirmation. It's not like they're just whipping something out of their ass. It's official.